Welcome, Junior Explorers, to GBTAC Virtual Vacation Bible School. Yay! It's here! And we are at Excavation Site Destination Dig, an adventure where we seek truth and find Jesus. And our guiding principle is Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13, out of the New International Version. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. Now, Junior Explorers, I honorary deputize you as archaeologists. I'm sorry? Oh, you're going to have to talk a little louder. They are really digging very loudly back there. Okay, whew, sorry. That's what happens when you're on an excavation site, when you're on a dig. Oh, what is an archaeologist? Okay, whew. It's a little hot out here in the elements. An archaeologist is a person who studies human history. So through the excavation site or the digging or the removing of the soil and the stones and the rubble, they're looking at the remains to learn how we lived in the past and kind of put together how we used to do things. Like, oh, good gravy. What is this? Let's see. They would find things like this, remove the dirt, take a look at it, and see, how did we use this? Did we eat out of it? Did we drink out of it? Did we store our things in it? So we're going to dig away and remove the soil and learn about truth. And the truth we know is Jesus. Whew. So what is truth? The truth is true, right? So those are some good answers. So the truth is, it's a fact, a verified, indisputable fact. Something that can't be refuted or something that can't be just dismissed or thrown away because of somebody's opinion. The sky may be blue, but I choose to believe that it's purple. No, true is true no matter where or when it's applied. And that's what we're going to learn about as we seek and find Jesus. So let's see what we dig up today. Ooh, what's this? Oh, can you see that, explorers? Maybe I need to remove a little bit. Ah, there we go. Now the dirt is coming off. Do you see it now? Okay. Yeah, it looks like that to me too. It looks like a baby. Okay, so this reminds me about Jesus coming as he promised. You know, Jesus told his prophets. Very good. I was testing you. Jesus told his prophets, which were the people that gave God's messages to God's people, hundreds of years before he was born. He told them how he would be born. He told them where he would be born. And you know, he told them to his prophets, and there were 55 prophecies, and they all came true hundreds of years later, just as he promised. Do you remember that the angel appeared to Joseph and told Joseph that Mary, the mother of Jesus, would have God's son and name him Jesus? Wow. You know, this little artifact right here, this little finding reminds us that God keeps his promises. I think I'm going to dust that off and kind of keep that out of the dirt and hold on to that. Let's see what else we dig up. Ah. What's that? Ah, it looks like a battery. It is a battery. Do you know what a battery represents? Yes, it represents power. And God demonstrated his power as Jesus on earth. You know, Jesus did many amazing things. Do you remember some of the things that he did? That's true. He walked on water. He fed 5,000. No, was it really 5,000? That's right. I tried to trick you. It was 5,000 men, but that doesn't count the women and the children that were with them. So he fed more than 5,000 people with a young boy's lunch. Now, can you imagine that your school cafeteria ran out of food and they came to you and they wanted you to feed the whole entire school with the lunch that your mom and dad gave you? Would you be able to do that? The whole entire school with just the plate of food or the box of food or the packed food that you had? I wouldn't be able to do that either, but Jesus did, and that demonstrated his power. Let's put that right there. Wow, we're finding some good things. Let's see what else we find. Okay. What is that? That's a little hard. That's a little harder. Can you see that? Let's see if I can open it and see what it is. Boy, they are really loud out there. I guess they're really making some headway. They are working. Let's see. What is that? They're all the same thing. Do you know what that is? Oh, I get it now. They're eyes. They're googly eyes. Okay. Oh, I see. So in the Bible, do you remember the story of Jesus and the blind man? Yes, he healed a blind man that had been born blind since his youth. And Jesus on earth did exactly what was written of him hundreds of years before. It was written in the book of Psalms, and it said that God would open the eyes of the blind. Now that's the book of Psalms chapter 146 verse 8. So the man was born blind, and the way that Jesus healed him was very interesting. He didn't say, "You are healed." No, he did something that some people may not have accepted. Jesus, he spit in the earth, and he took the earth and he mushed it together with the spit, and he made a paste, and he put that paste on a blind man's eyes, and he told the blind man to go wash in a specific pool, and it was called the pool of Siloam. And do you know what? That blind man wasn't offended. He didn't get mad and say, "Ew, he put his spit on me." No, he obeyed Jesus, and his obedience allowed him to be healed, because after he washed his eyes, he could see again. He was no longer blind. The man who couldn't see before could now see through the power that Jesus demonstrated as God on earth. And when people told the blind man what Jesus had done for him, because he couldn't see him when he put that muddy paste on his eyes, when people had told him what Jesus did for him, he worshiped Jesus. He was so appreciative. So Jesus healed that man, and we saw another truth that came to pass of Jesus demonstrating his power as God on earth. Wow, that time went by fast, and ooh, it was so noisy. I guess I better get back to work and get out there and help the guys finish digging up. But I want to let you know, stay tuned, because Minister Johnson is coming up with our funtivity for Virtual Vacation Bible School. And I am going to see you on the next time, boys and girls. Join me tomorrow, Explorers, where we're going to continue seeking truth and finding Jesus. Bye.